Hello, good evening.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Good to see you again. It's very nice to have you here with us.
Welcome to the 10th edition.
Yeah,
of
thank you
Bodywork.
for your wishes. We are very proud that we did it so long.
And we couldn't have made it without you, so thank you.
Yes.
We are proud to have been going through this for 10 weeks. It has been amazing so far. We learned so much. We received so much positive energy, presence of you guys, so much love, so much support. So thank you. That's amazing.
Good. And actually on Wednesday, there will be our last Wednesday class, last steps and tools class. But we decided, as we like the Sunday workouts a lot and it's a good time, we really decided to keep them ongoing for a little bit longer.
So bodywork still goes on.
Yes.
Wednesday classes, not anymore, just next Wednesday for the last time, and after that we will stop.
Yes.
Luckily, we're able to restart a little bit at least in our community here in Vienna, so we try to balance it.
Yes. For the 10th edition of the bodywork class today, we have prepared.
We will make you work.
Yes.
A lot.
Body, not so much mind, more body work.
No, but we will use the right techniques. We will go into it as always, explain it very well, so you will feel tired. I feel tired already practicing it during the day today. But your joints should not hurt. So that's the big difference, right? So you have to be aware of your body, how far you can go, and the moments you feel it's not the muscle, but the joints, and something feels wrong, go out of it, take your time, go back in it. So that's why you be responsible for your own body, okay?
Yes, but don't scare them.
It's a piece of cake.
Good. The only thing is we want to work on leg elasticity, and what we mean by that, we will show you. There will be this elastic feeling in walking, and also we will try to do some planeos and what will help us for that. You will need some tools for it, and one is a piece of paper, size of your hand or your palm. Then something elastic. For me it's a jumper. Just cotton works quite well.
For me it's leggings.
Tights.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, get out.
Get out what
Ski
you have.
underwear.
We will tell you later what to do with them. And we will need a chair each.
Alright.
That's it.
Nothing. Yes, as you always know, these classes are donation based. They're free of charge. We will put the link for donations in the chat there in this description below each and every single video. So thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being with us. And
Yes.
let's start.
But we never make a big fuss of that, but be sure it really, really helped that we can be here like that, thanks to you.
Okay, we start.
Good.
Let's go. Without shoes, as always, in the bodywork. Put your feet hip width apart, and we will start with some pliés, like bending the knees, straighten them again, and from there pushing up and lowering the heels. In these exercises, all of them, they will come now. Make sure the coccyx stays always towards the ground with the sit bones, and your upper body you want to feel like never goes down. Even when you go down, your upper body wants to stay up, okay? And the knees are aligned with your toes.
In some movements the alignment of your coccyx will not be down anymore, but the tendency is always to look for down. Yes?
Good. Find a comfortable standing. Relax your mind, relax your body. Grab the floor with the soles of your feet. Feel how your body can relax and release into the ground. Feel your spine long and tall, your upper body filled with air. And we start. We bend the knees. straighten the legs, connect inner thighs, and we push up on the tippy toes. And we go down. Bend. Push the floor. And we go up. And controlled, let the heels come down. We bend. We push the floor away and push a little more to lift up. Very good. Control the heels down. And bend. Push out to neutral, don't block the knees. And push a little more. And control the heel down. We turn the toes a little bit out. Little reposition.
Knees as well.
It's the
Whole
same
leg
thing.
opens. Okay?
As
Knees
much as you
always
can.
on
Can
top
be
of the
small, turn out bigger one. And the knees always wanted to go on the line of the feet. Same exercise. We go down. We stretch. And we push up. And control the heel down. And down. Push out of the floor. Connect in the thighs. Push up. Lift the heels and controlled, let them go down. And bend the knees, plie. Use the feet to push out and inner thighs connected up. Breathe. Control the heels down. And down. Push out. And push a little more. You see in Josh, coccyx orientated down, inner thighs connected. And down. Now, we go down. Now lift the heels up and push up and sink down with the heels, very nice, and plie. Lift the heels up, push out, coccyx down, control core, and toe, heels down, control. Last two, down, lift up heels, push up, and slowly heels down. Last time, down, lift the heels, connect inner thighs, they want to get together. We stay here for a little while, feel the inner thighs connected, and heels down slowly. Very nice. If you didn't breathe for the last 3 minutes, do it now. Perfect opportunity. Shake out your legs. Beautiful. Inhale. Interlace your fingers, sorry Josh.
It's okay.
Shoulders down, hands up. Take the rib cage up with you. From the lower rib, the whole rib cage. You want to get up. Coccyx stays connected to the ground. And we stretch to one side. Come back. Other side. And come back. First side. Chest, want to look up towards the sky. Don't collapse down. Up. And other side. And up. Very nice. Let the arms sink down. And now we grab with the left and the right arm, from below, and we dissociate. Coccyx down, and you kind of pull your arm without lifting your shoulder. Have the elbow heavy and feel your ribcage connected. Very nice. And come back to center. We switch. Pull the other side. Long. Neck is relaxed. Good. First side again. Feel your spine rotating. Knees are not blocked or locked. Come back to center. Other side. Breathe. Very good. Come back to the middle. Relax, shake it off.
Good.
Ready. Let's get started.
We need you to put on your dancing shoes. And for those who have not got it yet, get a chair, a piece of paper, small one, and something elastic like a pullover, sweater,
Ski
tights,
underwear.
ski underwear. Or if you have an elastic rubber band elastic at home, use that.
Perfect.
So, shoes.
Shoes.
First thing that we will start with today, don't worry, I'm still sitting, I don't have my shoes on, I'm just talking to you, will be the elasticity between the legs and the activity of the legs in the open position of a step. So when we do a step, there's always a moment when we are on both feet at the same time. And there we want to explore a little bit what we have in our body and how we use our activity in our body. So
for all of you who are not multitasking like me, Josh will explain it all again.
Of course. No, I just want to talk to you.
Yeah.
We need the elastic now. What I will do with it first is I make a roll of it, just needs to be something longer, and I will put it around the middle of my thighs. So just between buttocks and knees, somewhere there. You put it when your feet are together, okay?
Yeah, no, don't cheat, don't go here.
Put it and make sure it's not too soft that it falls down, but it also shouldn't
stop your blood circulation.
Yes, please. If you turn the same color like your shirt, then it's too tight. Good. And now we will just check if this works. So yeah, okay. Try not to rip it apart, but I feel okay, there's some resistance to my movement.
Not too much,
Good.
Don't kill yourself.
Okay.
Good.
Let me check. Yes. First thing is we will do it in a side step. So
I thought I was out of picture. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Good. We will do just a side step so that we feel that our legs have to work a little bit against the elastic, okay? And now we will keep this connection to the elastic and we will move our weight a little bit more to one side and to the other side. Always keeping the connection of both legs towards the elastic. You will feel that this requires some coordination if you haven't used these muscles yet. And now you will also feel that you need to work your feet in order to transport your weight to the other leg. Good. We do two more, to one side and to the other side. Good. Okay. Now we will do a forward step. I will be on my right, going forward with the left. Now I don't feel too much of resistance there. That's why I put my elastic a little bit lower. Okay? And I try to connect both my back leg to the elastic and my front leg to the elastic. And I will change my weight to the front and back. Just releasing the hip joints and working in the feet, in the ankles. Forward and back. Keep the connection to the elastic. Don't worry if something is working in your hips that you do not know or that you think is not tango. It's not about right or wrong, it's about training.
Sensation.
Yes. And good. We change. I'm on my left, going forward with the right, and I move forward and back. And I keep my thighs connected to the elastic on both sides. Make sure that you're not on one line with the feet, but on two lines. You will see it in Sayaka that each foot has its own line. It's not crossed the legs.
It's not a catwalk.
Okay. Good. And this is already
Work!
every position, because in the forward step is like a backward step in the same transition, okay? Good. We will, I need to adjust it a little bit. I think I have already worn out my sweater. So I have
It's our favorite one.
I will put it a little tighter. No, don't worry, it just loses a bit of power after a while.
Yeah, I have to wash it very hard.
Adjust it again. Okay. And now we will give you a form, a movement pattern that you can do, and we will do it with music, and you just try to feel whenever you do a step to connect both legs to this thing that you have there around.
Yes, can you show what we want to avoid, just that you have an idea what we want to avoid?
So what we don't want is this. You see that my back leg is already in the knee.
Collapse.
Yeah? Collapsed. Or if I go backwards, would be this. But I go backwards from my base foot and it goes to my whole leg. Okay?
Good.
When I go sideways, I work in the base leg contra the other leg. It's not like this. You see that? It's both sides. Okay?
Which music?
Je ne sais.
No, say.
I just said I don't know. It's the song that is called like this.
Okay.
Okay, we will do the pattern that is forward with the right, forward with the left, side, and backward, backward, side. And this repeats all over again. So you can just go in with us.
For Gudrun, Andre, Norbert and Nikki, do small steps if you feel like you don't have the space and interlace with yourself not in the same line, okay? So make smaller steps so you will all
Yeah, if you're many people in one space.
Small steps. Okay.
And have your thing here tight, close to your legs.
Very good.
On the left, starting with the right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We start with the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, side. And we go backwards. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and we stop here. We do the other side. We start with the left forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step and step and step and step and back and back and side and continue stretching. 1, 2. Always resist You're close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2. 1. And hold it long. Hold it. Hold it. 1, 2. Last one is coming up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Okay. I realized that after a while, this fabric that I use here is not very good, so it's always getting more loose and more loose. But then when it was not so tight anymore, I still try to address the same feeling in my legs, okay?
Good. We hope you could feel it. You can take off, or if you want an extra challenge, you can leave it on. With this sensation we just generated in our legs, this feeling of always looking for the elastic around our legs, we will go into ochos, the feeling into ochos. So we get our chair. And I will explain to you the most important things here. We do the same kind of step. Usually in the ocho, what happens due to the dissociation is that our hips start to collapse a little bit. I don't know if you see it. My back leg starts to collapse sometimes.
It tends to do that. It wants to do that.
It wants to, yes. So with the imagination of the elastic, or if you have it still around your legs, you will have a better feeling for the connection of your legs. So we dissociate as we know it, shoulders down, rib cage, elbows, hands connected, and from here collect the legs and pivot. So you have the idea of the elastic being stretched, and then for the pivot it comes together and it pivots. Yes, so we want to have this feeling of stretch and a release for the pivot, and the stretch for the step and a release for the pivot. Okay?
Slow release, control, don't collapse.
Never collapse.
Never.
Okay, we're gonna do that for 4 times first, and we see.
Very slow, okay? Don't worry. We're on our right and left goes forward.
And forward. Grab the chair, control your hips, elastic. Don't collapse but pivot. Release and elastic. Orientate toward the chair. Close the legs and go. Step. Feel the elastic. And collect and pivot. Feel the elastic. Don't collapse and pivot. Feel the elastic. Close your legs and go. Feel the elastic. Close your leg and go. 2 more times. Feel the elastic. Close your leg and go. Last time. Feel the elastic. Close your leg and go. Very good.
There are things to say.
Yes, but me first. Me first. When I'm going to do it from the side. Try. I know it's tempting when we dissociate to lean into our chair. What we try really is to feel our spine in this one, and we try to rotate around our spine. So we want to have more like this upright position before we collect. And the second thing is, try to feel the limit. There's a certain limit. The more I go, the more I want to come with the outer hip, with the back leg. I want to come. And when I feel that I cannot really hold, then I collect. I collect the legs to really do the pivot. Don't let this happen to you. We don't want this now. So we want to close the legs and then we go.
Good. May I say something?
Yes, now.
Okay.
Not too much.
No, never. I always talk very little. Okay. What for me is very important, which is connected what Sayaka shows you, is that the hip, the pelvis, is facing the direction of our weight transfer. So I really focus on not to open the hips, but to stay in the direction here.
Yes, that's a very important point.
Thank you. Then, what I notice, if I want to stay connected with my back leg, that we say, okay, have this stretch connection to the elastic, both sides, what happens very fast is that I don't continue from my pelvis, but I go forward only from here. Yes? So we need to find a way to keep our pelvis parallel to the floor, not tilting, and still work forward. You see that? Like this, I have the feeling of pushing down my coccyx again, but still trying to connect with the back leg. Also, my lower belly is working. My belly button tries to stay in, even if it doesn't really want to. Okay?
Let's try again. We go 8 times. And we step, dissociate, close the legs and pivot. Elastic, close the leg 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 and pivot. 2 more times. Elastic, close the leg and pivot. Elastic, close the leg and pivot. Last time. Elastic, close the leg and pivot. Elastic, close the leg and pivot. Very good. I wish I could see you all.
Okay. Remember, it's a training. It's not about the perfect form. Now we want you to experience something in your body. To get a feeling inside. Okay?
Good. We're going to do the same thing backwards. Backward ochos. Same idea. We have the elastic around our legs. So make sure you feel it. Don't collapse either side of the legs. We grab the chair and we release the elastic to go. Spine is upright, okay? We do that a couple of times to even it out. And grab the chair, close, pivot. Grab the chair, feel the elastic, release the elastic and pivot. Grab the chair, pivot. Feel the elastic and pivot. Feel the stability of your legs and pivot. Low shoulders, you should be able to breathe. No leaning into the chair. And step, close, pivot. Step, release the elastic and pivot. Step, release the elastic and pivot. Step, release the elastic and pivot. Last 2, step, release the elastic and pivot. Step, release the elastic and pivot. Very good. Yeah.
I find it difficult, the backward steps, but there are things that we can give you now to watch. Do you want to start?
No, you can start.
Okay.
So they remember what I say in the end.
So for me, it's a personal thing for my body. I don't know if it is the same for you. But when I go backwards, I tend, with my base leg, to make it comfortable rolling through the heel. Yes? Of course, I have trained this and I don't do it anymore, but I want to give you that advice, that when you go backwards, the free leg is going with your center, but in the front, I am making sure that I'm still pushing from the ball of the foot. Yeah, so I'm pushing away. This creates a little bit this in the knee in front, just a little bit. With the ladies with the heels, a little bit more, because you try to always push with the ball of the foot in front and not go through the heel.
Because we're not so stable on the heel.
And this elastic, what we're doing, is helping this motion, because I'm going backwards here, and if I try to reach forward with the other one, then I'm creating these two sides again, which stabilize my hips if I work evenly in both legs. Okay?
Should we continue? No.
Good. Again.
We do it again. Get ready. We're on the right. And we feel the elastic between the leg and release. Feel the elastic between the leg and pivot. Feel the elastic between the leg, pivot. 3, pivot. 4, pivot. 5, look up, pivot. Relax the shoulders, pivot. 7, and last time, and you're good.
Okay.
The more often you do, the more comfortable you will feel with it. We need this very smooth and kind of fluid sensation that it all goes in a certain spiral without us locking or blocking certain joints. So you will find that. Don't worry.
Good.
Continue.
Just for the comments, thank you, Steffen, for your comment. It's very good to know that this is solving a little question. Then we see Sarada, you wrote a big no, but I didn't respond to it. I didn't see it in time.
The no was for the Wednesday class.
Ah, okay, yes. We will miss it too, but we have to continue to work with real people. Good.
You are all real people. He didn't mean it. He didn't. Sometimes he says stuff like that. He doesn't mean it.
Okay. Do you continue?
No,
I do. Okay. What we will do now is find out a little bit of the work going up and down with our axis. Look, I will do a side projection. We're not trying to lift the hip and nothing. And I will feel that there's a limit to my step. Yeah, with more or less long legs, I can do that. But I cannot reach any further. So I will just try this a few times. And having the feeling that my base leg is always working in the other direction. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not going down yet.
Oh, sorry. my bad.
Are you?
A little bit.
Okay. So I'm just trying to stabilize my base leg with the elastic feeling a little bit. Yes? I'm going with the left to the side. Left. But I push again here. And side. And elastic.
Yes, but if
And
you bend
elastic.
standing like a little.
Yes, but I'm not trying to go down. It's just the elasticity to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we go back to the first leg, and what we will do is to check out what is happening when I go down a little bit more. Like this. If I stay here like I was before, I will fall. So I need to counter the elasticity to go out with the free leg. I go out with the base leg. And you see that I'm not parallel or turned in, but I'm turned out with my feet. Like this, I can open both legs to the side. Okay, we will do 8 of those. We go down a little bit and back up. Down and back up. You can use the chair to push yourself back up. It's a good exercise. Push the chair. Push. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Good. For those who are irritated that I'm holding my hand at Joscha's lower center.
It's something that we do at home.
Usually we do that. No, it's just to make you see that his coccyx and his hips, his pelvis not actually moving to the side. it doesn't do that. Yes, one more time please, the wrong thing. It doesn't go here, it goes down. That's why when we want to go deeper, both of the legs turn out. Yes, that's why it's harder to do a deep side step with the standing leg just towards the front, because there's a limit to that you feel it in your knee. In order to avoid charging into your knee, you can rotate it open and go more down. Always active core. Never collapse into one of these lower extensions. Yes, it's very important that you hold up your core there.
Good.
Sorry.
So with these great tips, we just do some more. We do 4 times each side again, and please make sure that you stay with your base foot on the floor. Oh, Sayaka joins. You can come back a bit because then you're closer. Good. Okay, we are on the left. Make sure that you are a little bit open from your hip joints already. And we try to leave our pelvis to the front. And we go down a bit and up. Down and up. You can use the chair pushing down to push yourself up.
To get up.
One more time. Down and up. We change the leg. I'm on my right and we go down and up. Keep your knees in the line of your feet.
As in the warm-up, same thing. Knees always in line with the feet.
Last one. Down and up.
Very
Good.
funny to imagine the pushing out of the pool, and we mean like it is in your dreams. In your dreams you push yourself out of the pool like this, like very elegantly. This is the same. When I go down, I push myself up without collapsing in the shoulders, okay? So make sure when you use the chair, you use it in connection to your center. Don't use arm strength to push yourself up. It's more like contact that helps you to bring your body up.
Yes. In my dreams, it's not myself pushing me out of the chair, it's rather her. Okay?
Not gonna happen.
If we had a pool. Okay. I don't think that they can see it this well. Maybe you do it from the side?
Yes.
Because now we will do a backward one. So I will be on the left and my right going backwards. And you will see in Sayaka that while going down, her base knee is actively trying to go up and forward, okay?
Yes.
So that you create the elasticity that you see in her skirt a lot. Try not to open your pelvis too much. It should stay more or less here, okay?
Yeah.
And small is enough. We start. I'm on my left and I go 1 and up, 2 and up. Try to look up, don't look down. 3 up, 4
Change
up.
the leg.
Okay, we change. Some rest.
I got
for
your
the
back, I
legs.
got your back.
And we go left backwards. 1, 2. Feel your pelvis going like an elevator. 3. Last one. 4. Okay.
One very important detail. If I go down, I'm not going down with the intention to stay down.
Never.
Because that will kill. This is where you feel all the work in your thighs. I mean, there is work in your thighs, but we try to use more the back of the side than the front part. We try to activate more the back than the front.
This is an imaginary, it's a picture. You try to activate that, still your outer thigh will be active, but if you imagine that there's something coming up inside, this will help you to get the better connection.
So when I go down, this is not the point I want to stay in. It would kill me. But I feel a limit also here on either side. I go till here and I come back already. So the movement doesn't stop here. This is not a position. Again, this is the furthest point from where I will pull myself back up. Pull my back up self.
Okay, we do another
Sunday.
4. Another 4 for you.
Yeah.
And you think of the elastic. The elastic helps you get your feet back together.
That's how we activate. Let's go.
Down and up. Down and up. Back leg caresses the floor. It's on the floor. Last time and up. We change. And down and up. If your butt works, it's good.
You did not just say butt.
Bottom.
Okay.
Yes. Good.
Very good.
Okay.
Are you still alive? Shake your legs. We can walk around a little bit. Yes, just to get back. We will use this. Now.
Good. Now we go back to forward ochos. But what we will do now is utilize a little bit the going down and up in order to make it possible to have a little bit of a planeo. Yes? So, I will do a forward step with my right foot, arriving in front, and now I feel that I have still this connection to the back leg. My upper body is with the chair, and now I let the back leg come out and I turn and I come up. While in the beginning of the turn, I go down a little bit, and during the turn I push up. Okay, so we do step, down, up, and step, down, up. Don't go big. Step, down, up, and step, down, up. Small step.
Use the rotation to still pivot. It comes not only from the
leg and rotation.
Rotation upper body and leg.
We start with the free leg and then everything comes. Now. Last 2. Run. The last one. Okay. Good. You managed some ochos with a little planeo.
Very, very good.
Again, all the exercises from before are important, and we try to maintain our pelvis open. We try never to collapse that, because like this I will always charge my knees. Yeah, if I'm here,
yes.
I'm more working
knees
with everything.
And partner. Yeah,
don't charge your partner
don't
too
charge
much.
Your partner. Your partner will feel that a lot. So for your partner, it's way more comfortable if you're here.
And then if she walks up, she just pushes her hands down on me, not in any direction.
Exactly.
Same counts for your chair. Okay, backwards.
Backwards.
This is yours, right?
Yeah.
Good.
We do a little bit different here. We have a backward step. You can first have a look. We collect, and then it's kind of a side projection to go back. We stop here. We take it the front. We close, and we go front step. We do it one more time, very slow. Rotate with the upper body. We step back. We pass with the free leg. Turn to the side. Turn to the back, lowest point, and then push up again. Yes? So here, if we take it like very basic, you go from higher to lower, lowest point, and we come up again. Yes, there will be the motion. Because are you measuring me?
No, I wanted to demonstrate it, but I think you could see it very well in Sayaka. So it's her spine going down to here. Now she goes around, and here it's coming lower, and from low, now this works up. Everything works up. And okay, so it goes boom, boom. But always with the idea to come back up.
Come back up.
Yes.
And make it small. Important is that you understand the connections. I do it big because I like it. And I know, and I did it a lot and I like to do it big. But in the beginning, do it small just to see how it feels, the connection between the feet. Let's go.
We do. How many?
8. Wow. Yeah?
Right.
8? Good. 1. Go. Side, back, come back, lift up, step. Very good. And back, pass, down, and up. Use the swimming pool. Back. Planeo, planeo, for those who wanted to hear how it's called. And back, go down and come back up. What's it 4? Yes, huh?
Yes.
5. Side, back, side, up.
Think of your elastic of the legs. Both work
6.
outside.
Back. 7.
Out.
And last time, make it count. Side, back, side. Poser.
If you tell me, I try. Okay.
We do the other side. Make sure, I want to show you something for the alignment. When I go here, we have the side down. That means the knee is going out and out. And when I go back, I try to keep this leg a little turned out. I try not to go in here, but try to connect the inner thighs together. So both of the legs feel like this rotation, this outside rotation towards the outside. So you actually feel it connecting in the very back.
Okay.
This is how you control the down before you go up.
A very useful picture, but not
Thank
really
you.
beautiful. It's coming. We are vegetarians, but if you had been cooking a duck, goose, any bird as a whole thing, you know how it feels when you move the wing
Chicken wing.
or the leg in the joint. Okay. Imagine the same feeling in your joints. It's out there. It does not rotate in. If you want to remove the legs, turn them out.
We don't want to.
Don't remove them, but we want to stretch them.
Other side. Let's go. We are on our right and
On the left. We do
Sorry.
backwards.
We are on our left. We're turning towards our left. Back step. Pass. Side. Back. Come up. Close. Step. Strong. Back. Pass. Out. Back. Up. And step. And back. Pass. Down. And up. Step. From 5.
I don't know.
5.
Around 5. 6.
6.
Step. Turn out. Turn out.
Come back. 2 more times. 7.
Open. Open. Close.
Last time, make it count. Step.
Turn.
Come on.
Turn. Step.
Step.
Finish.
Very good. How do you feel? Time is flying as usual.
Yes,
So-
okay. If you give us a last moment, we will try to combine all these exercises and we go with music.
In a song just to make it more free,
Yes.
to finish up in a nice way.
So first thing we will do is the legs working in 2 directions, not collapsing inside. And we will do the square, what we did before in music. We go forward, forward, 2 directions, 2 directions, 2 directions, 2 directions. Yes, and we will do that a few times, then we change the direction. Then we will do some ochos on the chair. And is it right?
Yeah.
Yes, forward ochos, backward ochos on the chair. And to the end we have a little combination that we will try to show you then. Let's see if we get there. Can you put some music?
Yes! Are you ready? Are you ready? Last effort. Come on, you're almost done.
Let's go. I'm on my left and I'm waiting for the music.
Yeah, have the chair where you can get them quickly.
Yeah, we have time. We will not move you too much.
Just a little bit. Let's go.
Remember the feeling if the elastic is around here and you try to resist it with both legs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward, side, and left, back, side, and two directions, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work your feet and legs. Pam, da. 1, pam, da. And last 1, da. And we stay here, alright. Remember your core, tops down. 5, 6, 7, let's go. Left, right, side, and right, left, side, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what happens in your legs. Wow. 1, down, 1. 2 directions. I feel like a singer. Okay, good. We're done. We get our chairs. Forward ochos 4 times, not 8 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, turn, elastic, collect, elastic, collect. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, and backwards. 1, 2. Always work 2 directions in your legs. Good, last one. And now we will add a little, very small planeo. We take more time. I think the music is over.
We start from the beginning.
Okay, ready?
Like we've never done.
Now we will do this forward step and then we leave our leg out a little bit to do the turn. So it's with a little planeo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Connect to your chair. Step, turn. We take it slow. Step and turn. Step and turn. Step down, up. Elastic down, up. Elastic down, up. Elastic down, up. Last 2, elastic down. Elastic down and up. Good. Backwards. On the left, we go back with the right. 1, 2, 7, 8. Step out, turn. Step out, turn. Step out, turn. Oh, we didn't do that before. Step around, transfer, around, last 2, and remember, first we open to the side. Okay. For the finish, we try to do it in free space. So we will do a forward step, forward, and now backward, around, and forward again. You have to work a lot in your core. Let's try to do that. 1 ocho and correct. Step, ocho, step, correct. Back, around, around. Ocho, step, correct. Back, around, around. Forward, forward, connect. Step, around and back. Forward, forward, connect. Back, around and forward. Forward, ocho. Forward, connect. Back, round and round. Forward, forward, and big one.
Hey!
Okay.
Very nice, people.
My
Well
dears,
done.
thank you very much for joining us, for staying with us. We are done.
I cannot move anymore. There was a lot of work, exercise. Do it over and over again.
Yes.
Always, please pay attention to not go into your joints. Your joints have to be safe, so alignment, knee, foot, how we use the torso, how we use the coccyx, which directions, what's air, what's active, what's elastic. That's the most important things to understand. If it
Yes.
didn't work right now, don't worry, it will in the future, for sure, we promise. If it did, well done.
Yes. Okay. My dears, we have hit the time mark. We are over in time. And yes, thank you. Now we get the messages.
Thank you so much. We enjoy that so much. We enjoy that you're with us on these
Yes.
Sunday evenings or Sunday mornings or whatever time zone you're in.
Remember, we have done 10 bodywork classes with today's class in total, and you can still access all of them on YouTube. Next week, Sunday, we will go for the next 10. Okay, so Sunday classes continue. Next Wednesday is the last time. Please pass by. We would be so happy to see you next Wednesday, 8:30 Central European Time, for another Steps and Tools class.
Thank you. We couldn't do that without you. Have a great evening. Enjoy, relax.
Leave us a comment. Click subscribe if you didn't.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
And see you the next time. Bye.